We know and we experience the beauty of our community every day, the beauty of the people that are here, the beauty of the architecture, the beauty of the parks, and the mixing of cultures over years. Our community has always been made up primarily of small moms and pop stores. Vital to the culture is the preservation of our small businesses.
Vengo de una familia humilde, República Dominicana. Mis padres, un señor de negocio allá. Mi madre desde pequeña me enseñó a cocinar una comida muy rica. Decidí venir aquí a Nueva York y cuando vine aquí empecé a sostener mi casa y mi familia con la comida. Cocinaba en mi casa, en mi apartamento. Entonces los jóvenes subían a comer y también yo bajaba con la comida y la vendía por los negocios. Las posibilidades de dinero eran pocas para tener un restaurante, un local, pero sí me fueron cogiendo cariño por el buen sabor de mi comida. Muchos años después ya este sueño estaba olvidado, entonces encontré la oportunidad de poder comprar mi propio negocio, que aquí donde estamos, Merienda, el propósito mío es reunir familias aquí en una mesa a saborear el sabor que ya conocen.
My name is Vesel, but community call me Flaco. Flaco is mean in English, skinny. I'm original from Albanians from Montenegro. I come in this country in 1986. Now, when I come in over here, first time I work like dishwasher. After that, I work like busboy. After that, I come in this place over here. I'm in this business 26 years old. For this, I work for by myself to 3 o'clock. I don't want to put prices up.
Best pizza in Uptown, Flaco Pizza, the best.
The number of hours that a lot of these business owners put into their own businesses, they don't even make minimum wage.
My name is Martin Mones. I'm a owner of La Placita Taqueria. Well, it's kind of my dreams living true. Me as a Spanish, as an immigrant, it's hard for us to get a loan because you don't have the papers they requested to give you huge amount of money. And that was a big challenge.
So we're paying 19% APR, so it's a lot. The other half came from my husband's retirement plan and then any savings that we had. So it was a little bit tough, you know? What keeps us going and keeps us motivated is knowing that you're gonna come to something where it's your own, you know? Now, you know, it's giving us a chance to bring employees.
Like some of my co-workers, they always dream to have a restaurant. Why not? Even I can help them.
We moved in here not knowing anybody and we felt very welcome because all the neighbors came and, you know, if we need anything or any help, they would come in and we could always lend a hand.
La mejor decisión para nosotros, abrir la placita en esta bonita comunidad.
How our neighborhood has been characterized has always been negative. You know, we, like many of the communities of color, we suffer from the lack of resources because we're labeled as not being valuable or not being deserving. In the face of all of the lack of resources that we've had over the years, people were coming together, having seen families stay whole during those times. That's a beautiful thing. Interestingly enough, as properties in other neighborhoods got too expensive for folks, all of a sudden Washington Heights and Inwood looked very attractive to people. Now that you're seeing that the color of the neighborhood is changing, you're also seeing that the resources are changing. When you're in communities of color, unless you become a victim of gentrification, then you don't receive those services because you're not valued.
We're going to stop at LeBlanc. If he's too busy, we'll just go to Jose.
So we're looking at an assessment. We're going to see what do we bring businesses they really need right now to survive, and how do we use that assessment that's taking place to then leverage dollars that will actually implement some of the strategies that's going to come out of that assessment.
¿Y cuántos años ya tú me dijiste que llevas aquí?
10.
10 años. Wow, eso es mucho tiempo. ¿Qué tú crees que tú necesitas para que el negocio vuelva y esté como estaba antes?
Bueno, en primer lugar necesitamos seguridad, una ayuda económica para ponerle algo al lado en la mano.
Displacement is happening. There's no policy or procedure that says the percentage that a landlord can raise rent. The legislative piece of it is a long fight. It's not going to happen today, but the mere survival of the businesses right now, that's the huge problem.
Surprise! Well, we need to ask you some survey questions. Which of the following resources would have the greatest benefit to your business? Okay, marketing support?
Yes.
Legal support?
Yeah, I do need that.
Okay. Where do most of your customers come from? All of Washington Heights?
The Spanish community don't travel too far. They buy in the neighborhood. They're local buyers, which is good as compared to the yuppies that they only sleep over here and they buy downtown.
Okay.
But that's true.
Okay.
I'm not saying nothing new.
We really wanted to find out exactly where they were post-pandemic.
Tuve que cerrar por un promedio de 3 meses. Se acumularon los biles, los gastos, la luz. Es el problema más fuerte que tengo ahora porque la luz empezó a incrementarse, aún yo sin estar aquí trabajando, seguía la luz corriendo. Que cada rato tengo llamadas donde se quieren llevar la electricidad y el ando fue flexible, sí. Él decía que estamos en pandemia, pero como quiera toda la renta estaba acumulándose. Hasta octubre, que ya se hizo el arreglo, donde ya él dijo que había que empezar a pagar, pero pagando todo ese dinero de toda la pandemia. No fue que no hicieron un regalo. He tenido que trabajar forzada, sola, porque no hay suficiente dinero como para tener 2, 3 o 4 empleados, que es lo que se necesita para darle a ustedes un servicio excelente.
The way that the system is structured, access to loans, access to technical assistance, is for the ones that know how to navigate the system.
I think what we're doing on our end is build resilience. It's almost like strengthening your immune system.
We found a lot of things in the needs assessment as we were going through it. You know, public space was a big one.
So neighborhoods now put together a multidisciplinary team so that we could all work together on a public realm and retail improvement district plan.
I believe that it is our responsibility jointly to help keep our commerce. How do we keep our economy?
The new tourism industry is going to demand going to different ethnic communities because they want to be exposed to culture.
What's importantly for us as a community is to really take ownership of that destination, of that cultural diversity. I want to see that I can get up on 157th Street and as soon as I'm up, I can see banners telling me where am I.
Cloth mentioned needing branding support. Branding, it's traditionally been used to rebrand neighborhoods without any consideration for the people who lived there. You know, real estate agents have come in and tried to come up with these clever names for all neighborhoods in New York City. Our goal here is not to sell a luxury apartment. It is to, in fact, serve the people. I just think you can't brand a place, but really what we're doing is, or should be doing, is telling the story of the people who live there.
Our people, our residents supported, stayed, and invested in our community. They believed in our community.
Community understands what it needs and what it wants and what it deserves. We know our history. Respect it when you enter it.